Welcome to the Odd Box. We have a very special mini episode for you today, and it's very special on the back of I'd like to be able to say that we experienced technical difficulties, but really it was me that experienced the technical difficulties. So no one gets to wear the crown for this one but me. So episode 65, the audio is it was recording from the wrong source, and so the audio is a little messed up. You can still hear it, still enjoy it if you want to, but just in case you find it unlistenable, we thought we'd put together a little summary of the episode along with my brief apology that I'm very sorry that I've done this to you and to the rest of the table.
I will take a modicum of responsibility. I was the one that pushed for the Odd Box weekend. I believe 65 was that last episode. And you will be able to notice, not just in the audio but in the content, that our focus was a little off. And so I would also like to apologize for still being unable to tame these players.
Having back-to-back 12-hour days. And
we were so tired.
It got weird. It got weird.
So tired.
We're still learning.
For that episode 65, there's an hour and 20 minutes, like our normal episode length. We had maybe like 15 minutes of gameplay.
It was about 20 to 30 minutes of actual Pathfinder, and a lot of us talking about what would happen if we were to play the game Pathfinder. So
we laughed a lot, though.
We had a good time.
Yeah.
We're sorry that our audience won't have nearly as good of a time. So we're going to talk about it a little bit. We're going to make you laugh a little bit. And we are going to tell you what happened so you don't have to suffer the way that we did. The biggest thing that happens in 65 is we finally make it to the Tan Sugi Monastery. Like, you guys make it to the entrance. You stand outside the gates. First people in, you believe to be half a century to stand on this hallowed ground. And we, even in the episode, because again, we didn't really do much, I would like to hear from you guys, as players and especially as characters, what that was like, what that meant. And I know for some of you it meant a lot more than others, but it's still a pretty significant, even if it's just, story-wise.
I really appreciated on re-listen that the first thing that we did when we made it to this, as you said, sacred site that nobody's been to for 50 years was make fun of Ari for being short.
Yep. I feel like it was such an epic moment for Ari, and just the weight of not having Osu and Violet with her was probably very heavy, especially since, Osu is a very strong believer in Pharasma, and the Pilgrim's Path would have been very important for him to walk as well.
Yeah, it would have meant the most to him, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think she was really feeling the weight of that loss, but also she honestly didn't think that it was ever going to happen, because they had tried so hard to get to this point and failed
so spectacularly.
Yeah, so many times that she was just like, you know what, I'm going to get past the wall and I'm probably going to die there, and that is the end of my story, at least this portion of it, and that's okay. So she was probably in a state of disbelief when they actually walked through the entrance.
It's funny how, like, whether you adventured with them or not, because, like, Red thought of Osu and Violet and Stefan as, like, nephews, right? Or nieces. And so, for him, it's like, I got to get this job done because it was important to them and they gave up everything. And so it's not really so much like adventuring without them as it is like trying to, get this thing done.
Carry on the torch.
Yeah, to carry the torch.
I think my character is just such a mystery still, and he knows that that's been his goal, but he has no idea for how long. And I'm sure that Shizhui was like offering encouragement and stuff, but at the same time, he doesn't know exactly how close he's ever come before.
Yeah, that's what I think. It seems for Pop's and life, you've built another character that this is also very significant for. Yeah. Like, even if Pops doesn't know it, you still, everything that has been on this path. So you've been working towards this goal for, from what you understand, your entire life.
Yeah, literally his entire life. And so, for him, like, to meet you guys, to see Gardas as a strong and powerful wizard, and Ari as a confident and brave person who probably shouldn't be there, and Red, have all these characters come into play, and honestly, it sort of feels like he's losing his mind a little bit, but that's probably what every day feels like for him. So
yeah, as far as Gardas goes, I mean, he's just so out of it that he basically just has one singular goal, and has for a while, at least since we started the path the last few days. And it's really just to get to the end of the path, and he's not really looking ahead or thinking about the ramifications of any of this. He's really just looking at the obstacles placed in front of him that he has to overcome. In general, he probably has no foresight, but now that is it is more evident.
It's magnified.
Yeah.
you think that's a function of his sobriety?
I don't know.
I honestly think that the last week or so for him has just been absolutely miserable. That the only thing that he can do is keep going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Because what other option does he have?
Right.
You just got to look at the ground right in front of your feet and move forward.
Yeah.
Do we know how many sessions Gardas has been in perpetual statuses?
I don't know. Too many.
Well, since episode... I don't remember.
Yeah,
Snakes, lakes, and heartaches or whatever.
I mean, yeah, since we got back from the path the first time.
Yeah. It's been a long while.
I don't know. It's hard to say, but it's been longer than I can remember, certainly. That's how it sums it up. It's just sobriety mixed with diseases, poisons, all this other shit.
Yeah.
Gardas has just felt like shit, like absolute garbage for weeks now. And so yeah, like Courtney said, it's just one foot in front of the other. There's no other option.
Yeah, at least 2 or 3 statuses at any given time for
a minimum of 3.
For weeks.
Minimum of 3.
Weeks.
I told you you'd pay for your choices, Gardas.
This wasn't my choice. Wasn't my choice to be sober.
It was forced upon me.
Non-consensual sobriety.
Do anything for a drink right now. Oh man.
As a player, though, it feels really rewarding, because I feel like we've been shadowing this since the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I keep going back to as a player is the fact that this feels like it's supposed to be the end of the campaign.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. It has that feeling.
Yeah.
Well, because what do we have after the monastery? And everything has been leading up to this point.
The twist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we don't know what's in here, and we don't know what lies at the end of this. So we don't know where to go from this. Gardas, again, I'm still under the assumption that when we solve the monastery and kill the boss at the end of this dungeon or whatever, that's going to solve all of the problems of Willow Shore. The ghost wall is going to come down. The
weather will get better. It's actually spring.
Nobody's explicitly promised that to us, though.
No, but
and you guys are notorious for making assumptions.
Yeah.
You guys said that you don't know what's in there, but you do know a little bit of what's in there, and we should talk about what you found, right? So let's walk through it. So in case, again, people want to keep up, you get to the monastery, and who made the decision to go right? One of you, you could have gone left, right, or center.
It was Pops.
Pops was just like, oh yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Pops is just like, we're going this way. And you barrel down this long hallway, and you first go into a kitchen, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We open up, and there's a pot on the stove that's boiling,
And what could possibly go wrong in a clearly unkempt facility that's been, commanded by the undead for 50 years or whatever, with the pot on the stove?
and
Boiling fire in the stove. Yeah, it's not cozy, but it's definitely inhabited.
And life right off the bat is like, oh, that's the perfect trap for Gardas.
Yeah.
And what happens, Jeff?
You say it's the perfect trap for Gardas. What else do you want him to do when you throw him into a kitchen and put a boiling pot of stew in front of him? Of course, he's going to take the lid off the pot to smell the food, what's in there, and look at it and stuff, and release the plague onto all of us.
His hands were tied in this
I
situation.
couldn't not do it.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, so it did happen. So I don't know what you want from me.
Yep.
Or Gardas,
Just
for that matter.
keep being the same.
I think the problem here, I've said it before, is Tony putting these things specifically for me into the adventure that he knows I won't be able to resist.
I have heard him laughing maniacally when he's
Yeah.
prepping.
Yeah.
It's like, I wonder what's going
It's
on.
just like, this one will kill him for sure.
That's one of my favorite things is when we're trying to make a decision and Tony's over there covering his face. Like,
yeah.
hmm
he's so excited about the decision that we could make. He's like, oh my God, they're going to do it.
Are they actually
I'm going to
do it?
kill them all.
Are they going to walk straight into this trap face first? And...
Or it's more like a look of disbelief, like, really? This is what they're going to do?
So I am really bad at hiding my emotions, but I do feel like it's the same one for how stupid you guys can be and how clever you guys can be. So you don't know which one it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, both times you are just chagrined, just like, oh my goodness.
So Gardas takes the lid off the pot, and everyone feels like shit as the fumes explode into this room. No one really succeeds their save, and Gardas just tries to like put it back like nothing happened.
I was laughing because Red started to throw up too, and I'm sitting here thinking, oh yeah, now you know how it feels, because Gardas has been feeling like shit for so long, and you've been giving him crap about throwing up and everything, and yeah, I thought it was funny.
Turnabout's fair play.
Yeah.
Yeah, and after the smoke cleared, we searched the room and we found some valuable teas.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Yeah, in the closet, in the pantry or whatever.
Yeah, a little teapot.
I
Yeah.
actually forgot about that.
Yeah, we found
Valuable later.
right. We found what are they called? Spacious pouch.
The spacious pouch, the bag of holding, if you will.
Yeah, Gardas immediately took it. I've been wanting one of those for a long time because I am constantly just at the very edge of over encumbered.
Mm-hmm.
So I really needed something to be able to hold things in.
Yeah. So we had a good time in the kitchen, just a little diseased and a little enriched, right?
Yeah.
And then we stormed into, I suppose it would be like a cafeteria next to it,
Well,
Yeah.
there was a little room that had a little antechamber.
a vestibule.
and then
The
there was
worthless
another room.
So we got to hear Jeff's thoughts and feelings about
Yeah.
vestibules.
They're pointless. I don't understand them. I can see having an entryway in like a real house, but I don't understand why you would have it in a D&D dungeon. You know? Like, they're completely pointless. It's a door, literally 4 squares, and then another door.
Sometimes less than that.
Yeah. What are you supposed to do with that?
But we went into the next room after that little vestibule, and we came across some Korobozus, right?
Yeah, the monks, the
Corrupted
undead
monks.
Or the
They're
corrupted monks.
This
Yeah.
is my favorite thing with the Nindorus and the undead that you keep finding in here, and how you guys always want it to be like the other one. It's always the
Yeah.
wrong kind of
We
enemy.
can never keep it straight.
Yeah, no one knows which one's which.
I still don't know the difference between a Korobozu and a Nindaru. Like,
Well, and then it even says in the Nindoru description that they are often mistaken for undead because of their open sores and like just their mal-shaped bodies. But these were Korobozus, the forgotten monks, the long abandoned monks, and they were not immediately hostile. They just started asking you guys, "Do you remember what food is like? We're so hungry." Nom nom nom.
Mhm.
And they confess to liking tea. And as thematic as this adventure path is, it called for another hosting ceremony. So, in the good old-fashioned odd box way, we fumbled and bumbled through it. But there were some. It was good rolls. There were good rolls as you guys served tea and entertained them. I think Red gave a pretty fun interview.
Yeah.
And then they just began kind of disappearing, and they let you know that they cleaved the head off of your, quote, death goddess and threw it up in a tree. And to purify one of these statues, you have to retrieve this head.
Yeah, so got to put some undead monks to peace and get a clue.
Got a clue?
yep.
Nindoro.
Naprobo?
Chlorobozu.
Chlorobozu, thank you.
Yep.
Not
Come on,
Nindoru.
life, go with
I was
it.
just staring at him. I'm like, is he trolling or is he sincere? I can't tell.
He's trolling.
It's too hard.
We meet so many people.
Do I kill you or not? I'm really confused right now.
It's like the first couple days of school. You got to learn all the kids' names.
Well, so we always call Naprobo, like Nindoru, as Naprobos, though Naprobos are just a type of Nindoru. And then we do the same thing with Kamis and Kodamas.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, yeah.
Well, and Pop should have theoretically attacked those monks on sight, but
The first ones.
yeah, well, but they look so human. I feel like he had a.
I think
reasonable-
again,
They were,
I
like,
think again
bent
you're
over.
confusing those with Nindorus.
Oh my god.
Pops hates Nindorus, not necessarily just an undead monk.
Yeah.
But
They were
I mean,
cool.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Well, and then in the image of them, I know this might not be how they actually presented, but weren't they like bent over backwards with like
Yeah.
arrows sticking out of their back?
Yeah,
Like,
they're all mangled and weird.
I think that your instinct would have been to.
I think
to
they
slay
move about
those.
like a crab walk sort of
Yeah.
way a lot.
Yeah. Well, they're bent over backwards and then they've broken their neck so they can face you.
Yeah,
That's insidious.
they're very friendly though, as long as you give them tea.
Those ones were cooperative for sure.
Yeah. And then we went through into the next room, and the next room had a site that we were unprepared for.
And it was like a bunkhouse, right? Like
yeah,
there were
there's a lot of
bunks.
destroyed beds and stuff.
Yeah.
On like a big nest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in our big nest, we had one of the like cutest pieces of character art. I thought. And are you looking for it right now?
I was going to read the room description.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there was this giant frog monster that had a human face in its mouth,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and it was actually like for a piece of horror art. It was really quite a beautiful little critter.
Twins of narrow, uncomfortable-looking bunks are this room's only decoration, although several have been crushed and then pushed together under a hole in the roof to the northeast, forming a damp-looking nest made of rubble. The sheet and the thin mattress on the bunks are moldy and smell awful. To the north, 3 partially collapsed dressers are slumped against the wall, and in the center of this nest is this enormous frog-like humanoid you were describing, and inside this frog's mouth is a human face with long black hair. And then all around the nest are these smaller creatures. They probably stand maybe a little taller than Ari, and they're just spindly and narrow, and they're just kind of shrinking and like tumbling over each other and like clawing at the thing. And they have this long black hair, and all you can see are their mashing mouths. That's the only facial feature you can make out through this long black hair. And that was when we got a war cry.
Yeah, the party was kind of like trying to figure out how to do diplomacy with an evil frog.
Yeah, he was beckoning you guys forward. He was like, "Come here, we'll talk." It was really slow. And I think that was probably the most chicken shit I've ever seen this group of players. So if you do decide to go back and listen, again, the last 30 minutes is when we did any sort of playing. And go back and listen to how they did not really want to go in. They were like, "I'll take a step. I'm not going to go in. We'll do you in." Yeah, no one wanted to deal with.
It definitely has the vibes of like if you get too close, you'll be ensnared. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like somehow, the beds will come to life and eat you or something.
Well, we wanted to diplomacy, so
Uh-huh.
we didn't want to get close enough to quote unquote trigger the fight before we
Proximity
before
triggered.
we before we diplomacy. That's how I figured it was.
Yeah. That's how I figured it was too. And
Are
it turned
you-
out we were right because as soon as Pops charged.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did that go?
Death in Endoru?
Okay, well, it wasn't a very diplomatic charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it was also a lot more aggressive in the moment.
Mhm.
Probably.
He sold it.
Yeah, Ari wanted to get closer because she truly believed that we could deal with this similar to the way we dealt with the Korobozus.
Yeah.
But she definitely didn't want to go first. So, and then came the war cry, "Death to Nindoro!" And then it started. It was a proximity trigger though, because
it worked.
like Kyle said, as soon as he got close.
Yeah. Had nothing to do with him charging, attacking, and screaming at a war cry. It was all just proximity.
It was all proxy. That's the lesson we learned.
I'm gonna
All right, well.
I'm gonna let the listener in on a little secret. That was hour 12 of day 2 of
Yeah.
24 hours of recording, and
I mean, it's not a secret now because we kind of
Yeah.
opened it up with
Yeah.
that, but
but I knew we could end the episode if I started the fight. I knew we were going to do that.
He's like, I gotta go
I was
home.
like, that was enough.
Wasn't a
done.
genuine
I'm-
character moment.
not a genuine
Fuck
character.
this
moment.
guy.
That was meta. That was meta.
Yeah,
Nobody should play
he was
the
just
game
done.
sometimes.
It's a little bit meta.
All right, well, that was it. That was episode 65.
We're sorry. Thank you.
Yep. I do apologize. It is still listenable, though it's not an easy listen. So if you do want to know what happened in more detail, please feel free to give it a listen. Woo! All right. Thank you guys. Love you. Bye. Okay, can we get a mic check from everybody?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, that works. Courtney,
Hello.
it's the first time Tony's ever gone first on the mic check.
I know, it's kind of wild.
I felt good, though. I liked it.
I know. This is fun. This
Jeff?
is fun for me.
Check.
Nice. It worked. That was good. That was beautiful.
You have to talk at that cadence the whole time, though.
Check.
Just like 5 seconds between each word.
No,
that was
just
way
you-
too fast.
and you
That was
really
way too fast.
Pronounced everything that you said. So you got to be like, I love pizza. Like that.
No, I can't eat pizza.
Oh, no.
Aw.
I can't either. If it makes you
Never
feel better.
again.
Yeah.
Life, mic check.
Hi. Hello.
I burped.
Stares at unicorn Santa.
Yes.
Black unicorn Santa.
He haunts my dreams. He is my sleep paralysis demon.
He makes me smile every time I
Every
look
time.
at him.
Every
Every
time.
time. Oh my god.
Does he
I'm
still
so-
have unicorn head on?
Yep.
Nice.
He will. Not, I mean, I don't
He will
know if
never not have
unicorn head.
His
It's the
true
best place
self.
for it.
Just the fact that he's actually kind of close to being like a chunky horse, but he just has the thickest neck.
And human hands.
Yeah.
If you're a unicorn, you want a thick neck. You know.
you need it.
You
I was
need
thinking
it.
about Kyle's character bludgeoning a water buffalo to death, and you
You're gonna need some neck for that.
Yeah, you gotta have a lot of head to carry that stuff around. A lot
Yep.
of neck, thick neck.
It takes work. Okay. Here we go. Welcome to the Odd Box. The unusual start today. Kyle's introducing the show. That felt really awkward. I'm going to do it again.
You think what I do is easy?
No, I never said that. That's why you do it and I don't do it.
More life.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Hi, I'm here.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi,
Yeah,
hello.
more of that.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to take a note from Jeff.
This is gonna be rough.
Hello.
A little bit more.
Hello. We are the Odd Box Podcast.
The thing that bums me
It's a
out is I'm
little too
still
rhythmic.
the one that's gonna have to edit this.
Sorry.
To cut this.
Don't
off.
apologize, Kyle. You're the host now.
No, but I'm only the host now because I wear the crown of shame.
Yeah, well, wear it.
All right.
Proudly.